Building a board portfolio is certainly challenging, and it can be quite disheartening in the first year when you're trying to assemble a number of quality board appointments and trying to get your board portfolio up onto commercial terms. I spoke to an executive the other day, and his sort of attitude was, call me if you see a suitable board role. But with that kind of attitude, you're actually not going to encounter good quality board opportunities. No one's going to go out of their way to go and present you with board roles. You have to be personally very invested in developing a board portfolio, and you have to be extremely proactive. One of the challenges I'm seeing with a couple of my clients is they're doing everything right, but the board roles just haven't quite eventuated at this point. They've gone and networked with their business associates, with their colleagues in the private equity and venture capital markets, but the roles just haven't quite come their way. But in my opinion, they've put the foundations in place and they've got into the inner sanctum of where those key decisions are often made when you're formulating a board of directors and you're pulling in key people. So it's not for no benefit, but sometimes it can take a little bit longer than what people would like to achieve the result that they'd like to see. It is a worthwhile pursuit because if you are prepared to put in the investment, the time, have the patience to build out a sustainable board portfolio, it's a level of activity that can keep you engaged in the business community, the corporate world for many, many years, if not decades. And it's very rewarding work, and so it is worthwhile, putting in the hard yards. Without a doubt, the first year is the hardest in terms of trying to establish a board portfolio. The second year gets a little bit easier because you have some runs on the board typically, and you're able to attract a higher caliber board appointment, but the fundamentals remain. Each and every month you should be connecting with chairmen, directors, board members across all walks of life. You should be connecting to the key influencers, which might be the accounting firms, the legal firms that are recommending board members to the board. You need to be networking with the executive search and board search firms, and you need to be doing your own efforts and approaching companies directly or tracking companies that you have an aspiration to join at some point in time, and you're looking for ways to get connected. So it is worthwhile, but it does require a very strategic and diligent approach to deliver results.